I'm Ollelito, pro FC player for Ninjas In Pyjamas. In this video I will show you guys how I start my ultimate team, how a pro does it, and mainly how you can get the most coins possible at the start of the game. So I will have 5 tips for you guys, let's go through them. The first thing I do when I create my ultimate team is to always go on the web app. Why? Mainly because the web app is releasing 2 days earlier than the ultimate edition. So I'm saving coins, I'm saving time, and I'm getting ahead of the other players. So I'm always going into the web app, doing the basic stuff. And the thing I always do at the start when I'm opening the web app is you need to choose a country to create your starter team. And the kind of nations that I'm looking for is either Spain, France, or Brazil. And you might ask, why is these nations super important? Mainly because these 3 nations, in my opinion, have the highest chance of getting players that are from the same nation but different leagues. And these players are super important to complete the basic SBCs. And you want to complete the basic SBCs very easy, mainly because then you don't need to buy players or you don't need to open packs to get the players to complete the SBCs. So first of all, you're saving time by going into the web app. You save coins because you don't need to often pay for players to complete the basic SBCs. And the players that you get over from the starter packs you can use for other SBCs like the advanced SBCs, etc. So you're saving a lot of time, coins, but also free packs. Tip number 2 is basically choose your FIFA points wisely. A lot of you guys I know ordered the Ultimate Edition, which includes 4.6k FIFA points, which in general is a lot. As I'm a pro player, I often need to put in a bit more FIFA points, so I'm always quite stacked when it comes to that. But the thing I do with my FIFA points mostly, and I would recommend, is to always use them to play draft. Don't open these 7.5k packs or 150 FIFA points pack at the start in the store, because mainly if you play the draft, you get way more out of the packs and also coins. Instead of just opening 2 7.5k packs, you even get the same amount of packs by losing in the first round of the draft. But if you make it to round 2, round 3, or even basically win the draft, you will get packs worth maybe 100k, maybe 150k if you're lucky. So the main thing, if you want to use your FIFA points wisely, is to do it on draft. You also get to play with players that you might not be able to afford at the start, like a Kylian Mbappe. You can enjoy playing with him a bit. Maybe Neymar, Messi, Ronaldo, I don't know. Maybe some new heroes or icons in there as well. So draft is basically the best thing to use your FIFA points for, because you will get the maximum amount of coins, but you can also learn how to master the game a bit at the start. So tip number 2, basic. If you have the FIFA points at the start, the 4.6k FIFA points, use them to play draft. Don't use your FIFA points to open packs, because it's completely waste and you won't be able to pack the best amount of players or the best players for value. For the next step, as we talked about drafts, of course you will get a lot of packs from these kind of drafts. And what are you going to do with the players you get? Maybe you get a crazy meta player like, let's say, Rashford or Neymar at the start. Maybe you only get bad players. What should you do with them? Basically, the thing that I'm always doing is, back in the days I always used to discard all the players I get that are not worth any coins. But now, from now on, I will keep every player in my club that I have, and after I'm done with opening all the packs from the drafts, or in general just opening packs because I get a lot of FIFA points, the thing I will do is I will save them. I will go into FUTBin and just make sure that I maximize the coins out of every player. But that comes down to, if you pack a meta player, don't sell him at the start. And you might ask me why. I will make a lot of coins of it. Yes, but at the same time, we've seen in the past years, because when the standard edition is coming out, is basically the players that didn't pre-order the game. When that game comes out for everyone to be able to play it, the meta players are rising like a lot in value. So my tip for you, and the thing that I'm always doing, is to always keep the meta players in my transfer list. And then when the standard edition comes out of the game, I always try to keep them until they rise up to a value where I think it's okay, now is pretty good time to sell. Then I sell them. The thing I do with the kind of normal players, as I said, I always used to discard them. But nowadays I will just keep them in my club. And then, as I said, when I'm done with the packs, with the FIFA points, I will always go through my club and see if there's any player that's worth of coins. And why is this? Mainly because they can also fit into some advanced SBCs. So some non-rare players that you don't think will be worth anything could be worth maybe 5,000 coins, 6,000 coins even. So you will make a lot of money, mainly because going through your club, but also checking through the players' prices. So I think this is one tip that a lot of people actually don't do, because most of the people I know just discard them. But my tip, keep the meta players, just keep the normal players for now, and try to sell them after you're done with your FIFA points or you're done with playing your drafts. Next step is to basically do objectives, but also play some squad battles. If you're able to get the Ultimate Edition, you're able to play the game 7 days earlier than the other players that got the Standard Edition. This means you get the Ultimate Edition on the 22nd, which is a Friday. If you're able to finish all your squad battle games by Monday, which is going to be the 24th, you will get a whole week of squad battle packs and everything before some people even get the game, because the Standard Edition comes out on the 29th, and you will be able to get your squad battles rewards on the 24th, which is a huge advantage, mainly because you get crazy good packs, some really good coins, but also getting some valuable experience. Playing versus the AI is always helpful, but mainly getting the packs and getting the coins. And then don't forget to use the moments as well, because moments you can earn very easy coins from, you can be able to get some nice packs from, and in general you can still get some really good players from just playing moments or playing squad battles. And then the last one, don't forget to do the objectives, because I think that's mostly one of the important things that is just makes it so much more easier. You can basically earn XP, do some easy objectives, might get you longer in the battle pass, for example. So in general, do these 3 things and you will maximize your chances of making very easy coins at the start of the game. Definitely ahead of some other players that didn't pre-order the game. Last but not least, I think maybe the most important tip of the video is to try to learn the new mechanics of the game. We know that EAFC is a game where sometimes it doesn't change much, but it's a bit of just knowing the meta, how the meta has changed. So my advice is for you is, when you play draft, for example, try to learn the game a bit more as well, because it can be important. Try to build a cheap team at the start to go into rivals with, and just try to learn the mechanics, where to shoot from, find the angles that you feel like is succeeding a lot in terms of shooting and scoring. I think that's going to be super important. But also watch some other pro players that are doing well. We have some players like Tex, for example, Tom Lees, Gorilla, you name it. You have so many pro players that you can watch. In general, just watch tutorials. I think that's perfect. Trying to learn the new skill moves is also important. In general, I will be posting some tutorials as well, where I will show you guys how to defend, the new skill moves, the best ways to attack, the best ways to finish, etc. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, and also don't forget to press the bell so you don't miss any videos. Basically press notification so you have that on. But yeah, basically just trying to learn the meta, trying to learn the things that are going to be overpowered in this game, because as I said, it won't be the same game, but it might be a bit different, and if you learn these good things on the game, you could be a really good player. Of course, some things always works in these games. You can also try out, if you were a really good player that likes to extra pass inside the box, for example, on the pass game, it might not work as good in this game. So then you need to find the balance between when should I extra pass or when should I just do a skill move and try to shoot. So experiment a bit, try some stuff. It might cause you to lose 1 or 2 games, but in the long run, it will definitely be worth it. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Thank you so much for watching this 5 tips. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like, smash a subscribe, and don't forget to turn notifications on. I appreciate you so much for watching. Thank you so much. Write something nice down below, and I'll see you in the next video.